good today. Let's go ahead and kind of talk about the topic a little bit here. Mrs. G put up the title as, what was it titled? As difficult, as easy as life is, why must we make it so difficult? And that's just it. We make it difficult. Life is simple. Life is very simple. It's us in a whole that make it so difficult. Kind of what brought that on. We were listening to one of my favorite songs from when I was younger, and I was listening to Anne Murray, A Little Good News Today. And I had actually forgot about the song, but like I said, it was one of my favorite songs when I was younger. And it's got me to thinking about how easy life is and how difficult we make it. It's sad. It really is. It's sad that we can't get along as a whole. You know, we drive down the road like I'm driving now, and you get road rage for somebody that does something idiotic. Well, we already know there's idiots out here every day. Why do we let it affect our emotional well-being by their actions? Why can't we just let things like that roll off our backs? And I'm just as guilty as anybody else. So many people are out there that are starving for attention. So when they don't get it, they want to act out to get attention. They want to talk down and bad about others that have worked their behinds off and struggled to become successful. But instead of being happy for them, jealousy takes place, and we want to badmouth them. Those are just a few examples. We see it every day. You know, our country's getting together. Different countries can get together easily, but we don't allow it to happen because they divide us.
Because we let ourselves get in the way. That's why it doesn't happen. We let ourselves get in the way.
I'm sorry, guys. I was sitting here trying to merge on, and I kind of lost focus a little bit.
Jeff Bates says, preach. Pauline says, have a great weekend. Tim C says, good morning, G.
We don't take the time out of our day to find out how somebody else is doing. You know, it's as simple as opening that door and asking somebody, hey, how you doing today?
Or just smiling at a person that you see walking toward you in the opposite direction. Just one little gesture can turn a person's whole day around, their whole mood, their whole outlook on life. Oh, that rolled past. Eric and Doris says, good topic. Chrissy says, life does not have to be difficult at all. And you're right. But that's the problem. We make it difficult.
The only thing we must do is eat, drink, and have shelter. That's the only thing we must do in life. But we strive way above our means sometimes. And when things don't go the way we want it, then we let depression get the best of us. If you've got a roof over your head, you got food on your table, you're not doing bad. You're doing good, I'm telling you. There's so many others that don't have that.
Pauline says, good Saturday morning. Good Saturday morning, sweetheart. Stephanie says, good morning, G's and G family. Hope everyone has a blessed day. We hope you guys have a blessed day, sweetie. Sue says, TT and Mooch picture this morning was so precious. Love it. Loved it.
Come on, people. And there goes my road rage.
John says, good morning, everyone. Like that old song goes, don't worry, be happy. Michael Paul Warner says, always with me is how is your day going, or have a nice after getting a loaded up or fueling up. You just don't know how someone's day is going.
Well, we're all going to have not so great of days. I mean, that's just life for you in general. But if you let it get you down so bad that now you start projecting those feelings upon others, now you just made somebody else's day miserable. And it's tell you who that person is? No, it don't tell you who that person is. You just made up your mind by looking at that book that it's not going to be good.
And like G said, you know, he's as guilty as anyone else.
I'm just as guilty
and
as
so am I.
anybody else.
I recall, you know, when we first moved to Missouri, I looked a lot different. You know, I wore chocolate brown lipstick. My makeup was done really dark. And
She looked like a little chihuahua.
I dressed different than anyone else that I lived around. And I would go to the grocery store and I would take the kids to me. And I could feel people just staring at me because I looked different. And I had that chip on my shoulder. And I used to be a little smart mouth. Say, what, do I have a booger on my face? But people looked at me because I was different. I stood out. And that's not a bad thing. But the thing is, we got to take the time to get to know the person inside and not just judge them by their outward appearance or a bad day that they've had or anything like that. Be open-minded. And I wasn't open-minded. Goblin says, we just got to the area by the Arizona State Capitol building. Awesome. Larry says, hello, Jeans.
How you
Lee's
doing?
Mama says, do you know if Bull Snot has a website to check out their products that they offer? Yes.
Brownox.com.
Yeah.
Or
Debbie
even
says,
bullsnot.com.
Debbie wants to know what was the name of the Anne Murray song.
A little good news today.
Doris says, hi, G's. Have a great day of traveling. Be safe. Thank you, sweetheart. Michael says, good morning, G's. Please pray for me. I found out this past Monday I have skin cancer on my nose, but they're telling me that it's the type that will kill you. We will keep you in our prayers, Michael.
Yes, I'm glad you got it checked out.
Jody says, that's right. Darlene says, amen. Amen. So true, Mrs. G. Lorraine says, good day, Mr. and Mrs. G. Love you. Much love to you, sweetheart. Stephanie, thank you for the stars, son. Star salute.
I mean, like I said, like Mrs. G was saying, I mean, we're all guilty of it, every single one of us, whether we want to be or not. I mean, just look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you accepting of all people? And don't lie to yourself, because one person you can't lie to is yourself. You can tell yourself a lie all you want until you know deep down inside whether you're telling the truth or not to yourself. It's easy to lie to somebody else. But are you totally accepting to anybody that's different than you? Are you accepting to somebody that has a different religion than you? Are you accepting to somebody that has a different sexual preference as you? I mean, whether we believe in that stuff or not, that's beside the point. It doesn't make up who that person is.
He said, so right. I talk to my 92-year-old aunt once a month. We'll be fine for a little, and then she brings up old family issues, and I just say, love you, and gotta go. Now, I think you're 92. Let crap go. Jody says, we need good news messages. Thank you, sweetheart. And thank you for the stars, hon. Star salute.
Look at that sign on the back of this taco truck.
I can't read it. My eyes are...
It says, let's talk about it.
Ah, that's funny. Goblin says, we're going to walk around to answer some questions for some virtual cashies. Awesome, hon. K-Way Laura says, happy birthday, Laylee. Chrissy says, amen. The missus says, good morning, G's. I've been busy as a bee at a honey festival. Nice to finally catch live. Wishing y'all a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you,
You
sweetheart.
also.
Scott says, Sly and Family Stone, everyday people. Tim says, LOL, why you gotta call me out like that? LOL. Oh, Chrissy says, unlike some people at Tipsy. Ace of Hearts says, no matter how bad my day is, I try to make other people by saying something happy to them. When I'm upset, I would let them, it's not them, it's me. I'm not, and it's not your fault. Liz Mama says, thank you for the website. I'm going to check it out. I guys are doing good today. Definitely have missed you. We're doing good,
And a
huh?
lot of us do. A lot of us do that. You know, we try to make other people's lives a little better with a smile, or like a simple gesture as a smile. But ask yourself, do you do that for all people, or do you just do it? You pick and choose what people you do it for. Do you do it for somebody that has a turban on their head? Do you do it for somebody that's a different color than you? Somebody that is a different religion than you? You know, we find so many ways to divide ourselves and to distance ourselves from anybody that's different than us. Like I said, you do it for that kid that's got all the rings in his lip and nose and eyes. You know what I mean?
Eddie, thank you for the stars, son. Star salute. Laura, thank you for the stars, son. Star salute.
Thank you, guys.
Johnny says, hello, family. How's it going? What's the topic for the day? Keep her blessed and hammer down. Thank you for the stars, Johnny. Stars salute. The topic is basically, why do we make life so difficult for ourselves and other people when life is so easy? Chrissy says, I have found out this morning that my cousin passed away. She lives in South Carolina. Pray for our family.
We definitely will. Sorry to hear
keep you
that.
in our prayers, sweetheart, you and your family. Michael says, I go to the 6 to have it removed from my nose. Then have to wait, then go back to get a new nose. Sweetheart, we'll keep you in our prayers. I'm glad that they caught it, though.
We're not going to be on here much longer, guys. We've got to stop and get some fuel. I didn't realize that we were this close to that fuel stop.
Rosemary says, we should never judge. We all bleed red. We are not always going to agree, but let's put the love first and give a little understanding. We never know what a person is going through.
And you're just right. And the people that we find different than ourselves, you'll find if you just have a conversation, you'll find that we're more alike than you know. We just don't take the time to actually have that conversation and find out.
Says, I was going to order a pen and said they were out of them. I didn't know when they was going to come in, but I did order yesterday for the G-spot and the cream.
Well, appreciate
awesome,
that.
Sweetheart. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't ordered any more pens. They were kind of like a limited thing. You know, I mean, if you guys want them, then let us know. We'll order some more.
Sandra says, got my G-spot seasoning today. The taste is awesome. Good job. Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed
Well,
it.
thank you, sweetheart. Laura says, how big are your beds? Bunk beds? Where do the fur babies sleep? We have
Everybody
one
sleep on
bed.
the floor.
We have one bed back there.
What is it, twin?
We have, yes, it's a twin size bed that we sleep in, and then we have cupboards at the top. We opted to not get the top bunk. And as for the pups, they have their bed on the floor, but most of the time they just lay on the rugs. John says, just saw the picture of the beautiful birthday girl. Hope she has a wonderful day. We talked to her this morning, and she was on her way to work. She was excited though that she's getting together with what you call it, with family and friends to have a birthday dinner for her. Charlene says, I've always said hi to people when I pass them after working with the public for 40 plus years. I'm very friendly with people and will talk to anyone.
And that's the way we should be.
Ronald says, I just want to let you guys know we got the curable and it works very well. Thank you.
Oh,
You're
awesome.
welcome, sweetheart. Wendy B of Arizona says it's easy till others are involved. That's when complication starts. No. When you meet someone new, you have to be open-minded, the same as them meeting you as a new person. You may not agree on everything, but you can agree to disagree and still continue to be friends, or you know what, even if it's a family member, love that person no matter what. They share different views than you, but you don't have to let that get in your way of having a relationship with that person.
Yeah, you need to.
That's what stops us. That's where the complication starts.
Focus on your similarities and just know where your differences are, and agree to, like Mrs. G said, agree to disagree, and you can still strike up a friendship and a great conversation on just your similarities.
Yes.
Or learn a little bit more about the other person.
Yes, dig deeper. I noticed that, you know what, once our kids got older and they started getting involved in sports and stuff like that, I was kind of withdrawal. I stayed to myself when it came to the parents. But after just sitting down and talking to people and the other parents and being open-minded, we had a lot of things that were in common, you know. Places we work, the type of foods that we like to eat, you know, basic things that we had in common. And even if we didn't disagree on something in particular, it wasn't a deal breaker. Still love that person, still care about that person, still want to have that relationship with that person. Cindy Chastain says, ordered 3 G-spots and a magnet last night. Well, thank you for your order, sweetheart.
Yes, appreciate it.
Tracy says, I just love you guys. We love you guys too. And thank you for the stars, son. Star salute. Lisa says, my order came in yesterday. Thank you. Awesome. Stephanie says, yes, I want pins.
Yeah, let's see what we can do about getting some more order.
Checker says, yes, please order pins. I'm going to make an order soon. Whoa. Josh says, hello, G family. Hope you've all been doing well. Doing good, sweetheart. Doing good.
I think it's good to have these kind of discussions a little more often, and it kind of opens our mind and opens our insights to others by having these kinds of discussions.
Wendy B says, lag was too slow. It's not what I meant. I meant when we go outside of ourselves, it requires more work mentally and socially. And you're correct.
Exactly.
It does. Like, you know, that right there, just the miscommunication could have been a way to hit a brick wall, but it wasn't.
Sometimes our differences is because of miscommunication.
Yes.
Or misunderstanding.
Good afternoon, JJ. Scott Rollins says, I hopped on late. What'd I miss?
You missed it all, Scott, because we're stopping to get some fuel here.
Rhonda says, hi, G's. I ordered the Kurote pans that you were using in your trailer. The deep frying pan. I love it.
Yeah,
she loves his pans. Bub ordered him a set too, so that way when he comes back to the States, he has them. I think Lay was going to order some too, and I'm not sure if Mook and Cody ordered some or not. Vivian, thank you for the stars, hun. Star salute. Tracy says, where are we today? At the moment,
San Antonio.
we're at San Antonio.
This place here.
The retard test. Are you less than the retard? Is that what you're telling me? You're a little less than the retard?
All right, then.
Yes, you are.
See, it's people like that, like this guy that just jumped on the radio. It brightens their day to come on the radio and get people worked up and call them names and just to argue with people because they don't have nothing better to do in life. They have no productive thing to do in life. So their productiveness is to make somebody else's day worse.
What's the
That's
point
what
of
they
it?
thrive on.
I don't understand what making someone else's day worse. Why it would benefit?
Misery loves company.
Why people think that it benefits them and it makes them happy? It really doesn't do nothing because whatever was making them do that is still there at the end of the day.
Misery loves company. Put you down, bub.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, get down, bud. Come on. You got a big old blockhead and it's right in the mirror.
This place is busy today. Don't show.
If I can hit the button. Any other buttons?
You can pick a lane, guy, and pull to it.
Sherry Beeman says, good morning, G's. How are you doing? Both doing today. Hope all is well. Hugs to you both. Be safe. We're doing good, sweetheart. Doing good. Brenda says, it's been a really crappy couple of weeks. Worst nightmare stuff. Prayers appreciated. Thank you and God bless G-Force. God bless you too, sweetheart. And we'll keep you in our prayers. Christy says, you are super close to the fuel. Are you coming back?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do another live here. We're not very far from shutting down for the day, to be honest with you. we got Eddie. She's meeting us down in Pleasanton.
Jen says,
And
good
she's
morning,
about another
family.
20 or 30 miles from here. So good chance we probably won't be coming back.
Good morning, family. Having breakfast with Papa Butch and his daughter. They said to say hi. We've been talking about y'all. Love y'all. Hey, Papa Butch.
How you doing, Butch?
And your sweet daughter and Jen. We love you guys. That's one thing that, you know, we learned during the convoy. There's just so many people out there that, you know, even if they have a difference of opinion, we could agree to disagree and still continue having that relationship. And it's almost a year later now, and we're still having a great relationship with people.
I was going to say, you know, we met a lot of new friends. No, we actually met a lot of new family, because it's turned into family. Look at us here. I mean, you all have been family to us. Hit that red button there, baby. Thank you.
Tracy says Pleasanton is about 15-minute drive for us. Oh, right on.
We'll be there here in a few. Eddie's been sitting there waiting for us for a while now. She showed up a little earlier than I expected her to. Wendy says definitely family, and you're right, Wendy. It's definitely, we've become family.
I think, you know,
With me and Miss G, you're either family or you're an acquaintance.
pretty much.
That's pretty much what we have. We have family and we have acquaintances. I don't think I have any friends.
I'll tell you one thing, you know, there for a while in our lives, we got a little bit jaded because
Very jaded.
we got hurt so many times that we decided not consciously, but we stopped opening ourselves up at a point because we didn't want to feel that hurt and pain no more. And things they change no matter what. Even if I have the outlook now that even if someone does come into our life and, you know, that person decides to hurt me, I'm not going to close myself off to the next person. Or even that person if they needed me, because I'm not that way. Jen says, sorry, Chrissy, I was showing the stream to Butch fat fingers in our part. Oh, okay.
You're good.
Oh, because I think someone got timed out by accident.
Yes, Patricia, or was it Patricia? I can't hardly see that. Yes, Veronica. No, Veronica. In Pleasanton, Texas.
Yes, ma'am. Katina says, sorry about that. I got ahead of myself on YouTube. I've always tried to make them more happier than myself. I make them smile, and half of the time they say that they needed a smile because that they had a bad day. And that's usually what it boils down to.
We're actually about 20 minutes away from, or 20 miles, 20 minutes away from Pleasanton, Texas. And that's where we're going to be shutting down. So anybody that wants to come out and come see us or come meet us,
come on down.
We'll be there.
Charlene says, we've definitely become family we share stuff here we wouldn't elsewhere. There's a lot of love here.
Let me reiterate what I was saying. If you come down and meet us, come down like when we get there here in a little bit, because otherwise we'll probably be going back there and getting pants optional. Nobody wants to meet me like with no pants on, right?
I forgot what I was saying.
I'm sorry.
And you're right, you know, but you got to think about it though. Before the convoy, you know, I think that a lot of us would have never, I know a lot of us would never have met because of different circumstances. But I think the convoy brought us all together
Tracy
more and more by the day.
Be in Pleasanton because her son wants to come meet us. We'll be there probably about 30 to 45 minutes. I got to stop and get some fuel right here first.
Okay. As soon as we go forward, actually, I probably better take you out now, buddy, because you're starting to get a little antsy.
You ready to go outside, buddy? Guys, we're going to go ahead and end this so I can get some fuel. Like I said, anybody wants to come meet us in Pleasanton, what time is it now?
I'm not sure what time it is.
It's 11, 12 now. We'll be there a little bit before noon, about noon, we'll say. Come on out and meet us.
All right, guys, I'm going to hop off here. G's going to pull forward, and Mooch is ready to go out. Love y'all.
I didn't want to just leave everybody sit in the window.
Bye, guys.
I guess it's up to them, but
Oh.
too late.